Hage equals character. Usually Hage. Other side. Both sides. This way and this way. Do you understand? Power will go out, power will push. The same thing. Why I say that? Everybody whatever you know Aikido. And you have a student, you have a dojo, you have a teacher. Okay? So I know that. I respect it. Hey, go ahead. Many people deeply appreciation. You are students, but I look for this, my teacher. You, all people, same technique, not same. Each person, some person is tall, some person is this, some is this. Some of them is beautiful. Look at that, majesty. I have everybody, you understand, we are playing Aikido. You understand Aikido? This is actually Aikido. Nothing. Aikido is the best thing. This is Aikido. This is Aikido. That is people misunderstand. Aikido is Aikido is nothing. No meaning. Aikido other side of good martial art, not a social concept. I told you all. What is it? Not to go over. All right, go ahead. This is when you walk. Walk. You understand? Not when you do this. Stop. Okay. And sometimes and as I said, complimented so that's another so formula back to this complimented looks like and there is great IQ national. No punch. You can do that. Real point. This is your IQ. This is not IQ. All right, go ahead. I have a specific question. IQ is a social concept. Go on. Yeah. It sounds like a social concept. idea. And let's go. Sample of the why people because you gotta get open. There's a note that you can read. I don't know where.
How many servers?
Difference, and attack. One. This is a group of options. I probably many times so great. My function. You don't want to check it out. You said one thing and one thing. This is right here. So, like it. She told, hand, soul. What are the rules? All the rules my arm is off. Sometimes my hand is and ready. Anyway. Okay. Walk, attack, throw. Long move together. This is it. I go ahead. All the move. The move the line is partner who lives here. Without partner stop. This is it. You understand? The line, not in this shape. This is it. Right? Go ahead, please. Sometimes very different. But this is it. Here, unity. Aikido of not around central all Another one thing. All the different applications. Everyone over there, many not only one technique. Application. Because it is right. Realistic. Alright? Yeah. Now it's good. What do you do? One more. Hey. The bottom came off. Careful. I swear. Kill possible. Oh. Very far. Amazed, whole life, possible. Often. You kill possible. This is not a too. Go ahead. And sometimes I feel people pushing. Sensei, I have a question. Why Aikido of Livermore? You're not thinking about that? This is nothing. I can't eat. This is awful. I know the science. Yeah? Then I can know how also. You understand? I'll tell you about that. This is good. What about? Now, finally, I can fulfill my good. Good. Bon. Right, go on. Do my training problem. Okay? Thank you. Okay? I'm continue. Okay? Walk. 네, 수고. 우와. Boris, come on. Oh, hey. Open up it. So, you down. After this is You are designer. Physical designer. Sacred designer. So, this point is here. 102. Red, expanded, more expanded, and shape. This side, right, and this side, this side. This is the dead, not dead. This is the point. This is the how to use design, partner, this is it. Okay? All this, you cannot destroy it. It's all moon, count, and your training is martial arts. You are artist, not just moving. You are making design, shape. You understand? Because I said before no coming Aikido. I am coming training, walking on the moon. Machine. Human body, another technical mechanic, biological mechanic. You understand? So this is the point. Also, you technical moving. You are designing. Open up all this way. You try to solve. How to make this shape. This is the first step. Right? And this way. Really. This is it. You cannot do it. All the Shinrei to you. You are designing. Okay? This is a very important. How to do it. This is a skill. Martial arts, physical design. This is what Sensei all talk. Designing, partner, and leadership. So you understand. Okay? Now you are. You are your part. You are designer. Mechanical designer. Physical designer. All this. Right? Okay? You are the right? You are open.
Yes.
This kind of shape is very artist. People think that Aikido training, I just say, no artist. Everybody lost artist or not. You are artist, mechanic, engineer. Physical is a making. When the people, students, learn, oh, this is showing you. You're not just teaching people. This is good skill. or this. This is again the physical shape design. This is the Aikido. Not also saying the problem. You are designing. Very designing. Physical design. Spiritual design. All this. You understand? This is now total calculation. Difference also. One arm and a long arm. What is the difference? This is the idea. It's right. One arm. The people come and punching after this. That is the move. Or go ahead. You okay? So there's a punching. Okay. Oh my God. So strong. Okay, go ahead. So, okay. Go ahead. Stop. And, this is actually okay. Go through not a muscular. This is different. No great cross and touch. This is important. I do that. I have one thing. Most of you you don't need I can go for go through my go through my okay, I cannot believe it. Nobody. Go through under the knee. This is the hope. And the eyepiece. This is the oh. I need to take a look. expression. Aikido from her leg, use lightweight, blue, heavyweight, single heavyweight. How many pounds? How many pounds?
190.
Yeah. How many pounds?
120?
Okay. Too happy to this dojo.
Okay, okay.
The job. Yeah. So this is a very great, really, not muscular. My body weight, how much weight, and I use my weight, not just weight. This is flexibility. Aikido is good. This is because before you just counsel the physical energy that this is all very real. You understand? So I'm a blind. So I want to read in the book how someone here for me, my friend is here for me. 10 people, special in school. Not the reading, my skin reading book. Sorry. A, B, C, this is it. Well, I feel also. This is very good. This is not a knife. I clean all together. All together. So, every time I give people question, because I have a question. Why I do not know where to be? What to do? Because I am very light, not heavy weight. My friend is very heavy weight, very hard. Why are they equal? Because they're equal. What's the point? You understand? I can know how many pounds is you? How many few pounds? Physical. You understand what I mean? No. I keep it, not I hold it. I keep it all. You know, you know, I'm not trying to I hold it. It's very difficult. Where's the middle? Where's the middle? It's the middle. Relax, peaceful, move. This is not very important. I have a memory. 3 years teaching special class school. physical blind and physical therapy. But teaching, not the student. Teacher. This is teaching language. Management somehow. One person. This is some physical action. One arm damage. On this side. The food is the other time is sucked up with. Something car accident around the place. Very possible learning the Aikido. That's why the first the one is like Tollen. Anything. This is it. Not muscle. Thank you very much.
Standing's okay. Standing, Sensei. Sensei. Oh. All right. Sitting's okay.
Move more to the center
When I did it.
so that's so you can see that. You know, I don't want to make it too sharp.
I was hoping maybe I'd be more concerned, but in that same time, there's a lot of people here. So let's look at your group one. Let's look at your group 3. Give ourselves a little bit more space on the mat. We'll add a new rock. If you're not doing the fall, that's fine. Just do what your body wants and allows you to do. Okay, groups of 3. Here's So let's make groups of 4. And that way you can really express yourself. Welcome, Aichi. Okay, Aichi, one more time. Okay. And Ura. Or however you do it in your dojo. Hey, what's up, please? We have a Tenkan version and one where you say where you are and he goes, and one where you turn your body to Tenkan and he says where he is. So we're doing PT Nage. Let's stay in our same group so before. PT Nage, but really throwing from the shoulder. I want to pop everybody's elbows. Thanks.
What is not to do?
You turn, the hand's going to be right there behind you. Pull your foot back, and then you can go into the Omote or into the Ura from there. Mostly just focusing on Ibini. Moving out of the way. Choose here. Okay. Let's go back to 4 partners. Now 3 training partners, group of 4, with the reverse entry. Now that's the, what do you call it? Did you mean 10 times?
I like to practice stomach.
That
Okay,
speaks.
swing entry. Here. Here. Oh, oops. Let's just make sure that you have like a handcut in the pocket. Does it work out? Maybe yeah. Inimi is a very handy one to have in the pocket. Try to go. He resists. Go back to the ET. But we have just a couple minutes left, so with all those possibilities in your pocket, in your groups of 4, Jiu-Waza, from your Komeichi. And please add things that we didn't do in class as well. Just make sure you have enough space to throw around you, okay? Free technique, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Given how hot it is, I think we will start slow and then taper off. Okay, so let's look at the relationship between Ikkyo and Shihonage, specifically what's happening with the elbow and the head. Okay, so it's a cross hand grab. All right, so we're just going to come in and do Ikkyo. The idea here is I want to put his elbow where his head was, and that's what takes his balance. For example. Relax, and not pressing straight in, up at a right angle, and just put that. I like to think of it almost like a strike, like I'm going to attack his head with his elbow. That doesn't need to be aggressive, but if you wouldn't hit him with his own elbow, you're not doing enough. If you're just coming in here, right? Okay. Cross hand grab, Ikkyo, positioning. All right, I want to if you're used to doing Ikkyo out here, it won't work. Okay? I mean, this could work, just not with the principle I taught. I'm relaxing, coming in, belly to belly. I'm right next to her. My position takes her balance. Elbow to the head. Relax your arm, your elbow, your shoulder. Sliding past, and now eating. All right? Please, receive. Thank you. Joe, and I should be strong. Okay? I'm trying to move it up. This is really not going to be very effective. But, stop me from doing that. This, I can't move. So, I just move in. Snake. Relax. Really just. There's no like a little thing here. Okay, you don't need it. Alright, it's just an opportunity for him to be able to resist or reverse or whatever. If I edit that out, there's nothing for him to resist or reverse. You can think of striking not only with the elbow to the solar plexus, you can think of striking with your hip, like the Koshinage. Shinrei Sensei told me that he first saw this practice in judo before he'd done any Aikido. And they would just strike, right? Strike. So all of these parts, if they're positioned to strike your partner, it means you're getting close enough, and it means you have a clean entry. These are things that we're looking for, even if we're not being aggressive. Relax. Relax this. This. I mean, you could literally touch belly to belly if you want to do this really well. His arm should be straight up and down. Not here, not here. Straight up and down. Okay? Thank you. Please. So I come in here. Then I'm not pushing his elbow straight into his head. This is extremely difficult. Instead, it's a wheel. So anytime I encounter resistance, typically I go at some right angle, and the resistance is gone. In this case, I'm going, if the resistance is this way, I'm going to go straight up, and curve to where the head is. Relax, in, strike, elbow, round to round motion. All right? And this is the thing where if I go about 90% of the way, I get about 10% of the power, or like 0%. You got to go that last 10% and really get his head. Relax, and in. Okay? Please continue. Instead, I want to take her elbow and hit her in the head with it. Same thing. Look what this does to her balance. Look at my posture. Look at her posture. The thing you really want to avoid is this pumping water thing. She's only going to fall to be nice to me here. If you want, as a training exercise, separate your hands a little bit like you're holding a boat cannon. This is almost like a yonkyo, all right? This is the tip of the sword. I cut to the head with the tip of the sword and then back down to the third point of the triangle. Right to the head and back. Okay? Let's try that. It looks like I'm pushing my partner away from me. In fact, I'm drawing them towards me. This has to come through the head, but then it comes back down here. If I'm trying to throw him away, it's going to be hard. If I draw him into my center, it becomes trivially easy. Relax. And down. I should point out that this form is the least painful and destructive on Uke's joints. So if you're causing your partner pain, you're definitely doing it wrong. Okay? And if your partner's causing you pain, please tell them. Okay, you're looking for the path of least resistance, the most natural way for the human body to move. And that will be the safest, the least painful, but also the most powerful. Okay? ways no matter what. I can get his elbow to go up, or I can get his hand to come down. If they're taller than you, the hand come down one is easy. All right, and then still, it's almost like I'm hitting his elbow with his head then, by drawing him in. It's the same structural principle. So really, make sure that you're getting that elbow, that arm straight up and down. And if you want, play around with lowering the hand as opposed to cutting with the tip. Thank you very much.
And I just want to do this to facilitate something else when we get there. Just speak for a moment. Moving your hips. If you're a little athletic, you can start moving to your legs. But the idea is when I'm pressing, I'm fully pressing. When I'm receiving, I'm fully receiving. You just make these particular handshakes. If that helps. If you have another way to do push hands, by all means, do it. But the idea is just to start having this idea that we're both working together. This should be good. All right, go ahead. So we have this idea, and then at some moment I might take my even doing this kind of practice, certainly. But the idea is to try to cultivate this feeling of connection. Connection is protection. Just at some moment, make a change. Have a variation. But starting with this idea. What you find is for the Note version, you'll be receiving, make the transition, and for the Guru version, you'll be pressing. I can take a different priority, right? So sometimes the priority is who goes down. That's the priority, who goes down, or a martial aspect of sometimes. But I just thought maybe just because Jensen was talking about the shooting and everything, we would just kind of think about prioritizing the connection. We might just prioritize this. This feeling of cultivation over, something else that I'm trying to do that partner with that. So, one way to just cultivate it a little bit. There's a couple of talks of this kind of push hands practice, and then some kind of perhaps. The idea is, I'm trying to, we don't want this to happen. We're losing, both of us don't want this to happen. We don't worry about that happening. We just don't want that to happen. So we're going to keep connection. So now we'll just take a look at it. And you can extend it out if you like. And without the lead out, starts almost like what Sensei, I think what Sensei does sometimes. So, but I think if we cultivate something a little bit first, we cultivate the connection. I win. So we can start here where it's like the back of the hand, click. We ask her to start Shomaguchi. And then look, we could take this idea from Shoma first. And then just because it's an exercise Rudo, we might do a couple movements of this push hand just to get there, or not, but maybe later we might not. But it could be that same follow, just for our practice, we might move to this. And I'm just trying to receive it in this way that prioritizes us getting here to this connection. And then we'll make some movement. Prioritizing the connection. So now we're prioritizing this connection for a moment. Now maybe just kind of this Mitsugi feeling, but for me, if I would have cut that time down a lot, it would be this would be in there somewhere. This idea of connection, something. Like figure out how to make that connection. Maybe we just go back to this for a moment. So let's first work on getting this feeling back. This feeling. All that's predicated on this flip. Now connecting to the I'm just working on this thing that we're both doing together, and that's the key part. We're both doing this together. Of course, I could be thinking about connection, and he's thinking about Nagi goes down, pulls his hand away, and now we have a whole different way. So we're not doing that. We're prioritizing, both of us are prioritizing this connection. And so because of that, we're doing a lot of things back on the field. Excellent. Sorry. Still count next time. But that is, if I move here, zero should happen. So anytime you have this position, I would like to get to his back. Call that maybe he does it to my back, and maybe we call that some kind of zero. That maybe one context, one narrative we could have about how this unfolds. Right? And he takes my hand, visualize it's coming. Okay, so of course, we're here, and if he has the opportunity, he wants to suppress it. So we'll just go this way. Whatever, it's a long day. But then we're starting with this. So any moment we have this exercise, we could be going back to this. We could be going back to this exercise over here. Anytime. And then if I move this in this way, which we've been training a long time, so we know when we get that angle, oh, that's what you just tap it. It's kind of cool. So here, suddenly we move this. Know that. But we're here. Maybe it's this one. Maybe he takes it. So a little bit of practice moving from this kind of connection-based exercise. We can move in here. At some moment, I can move to a kind of Ushiro movement, whatever. Excellent.
back to this so many and I'm inviting this. You like this what you're doing here tonight? But I'm inviting this to occur. And we'll just make a basic because the kidney movement is along there. You really like your partner? Give them a nice stretch. If not, don't do it. You. Make this decision. You should not just do your favorite. You're going to sound good. All the things you like to do. Knees, shoulders down at the same time. One more time. So again, we're coming this, somehow we're getting this back of the hand, back of the hand. I'm just doing it in a more challenging way by asking the partner to come at me. And I have to figure out how to go from here to here, right? So, take the fist. At some point, I invite him around. Right, and then slowly. See, this is a really interesting. If you've been spending a little bit of time, you notice Jamie's not grabbing my hand right now. If Jamie grabs my hand right now, I'm going to do the shit. It's just not possible for me not to do it. If you think long enough, if he grabs, I just go. Oh, so he's waiting until he can suppress that and close his hand. And now this is possible. So just a little pro tip: if you ever find yourself in any of these shapes, don't grab too early because now he can't help it. It's just too nice. It's so good. But when we get to it from the shoulder, we just punch him with a more traditional way of suppressing, turning around. Let's work on the Potogaishi from the other hand. So we're encouraging the partner. Go ahead.
You guys are the troopers. Again, I wish I could have controlled the weather. I would have been in the spring. We'll ease down into the last few minutes. And I'm sure the cold temperatures are ready to go. One time I was thinking about it. I was sitting across from Abe Sensei, Seike Abe. Some of you know he was O-Sensei's calligraphy teacher. And I'm thinking, oh God, it's opportune time. I should ask some questions, right? It's at lunchtime. Sensei, no, to his interpreter. When you bow in, it's very elegant. Come up. Very big, and then little. Well, what is the meaning of that? You expect some, the God. Oh, so everybody behind me can see that we're ready to clap. So Julie this morning, today, up high. So every time I clap, I think of that. All right. So, Musubi, how do we maintain first of all, our structure? I talk a lot about structure. Right? This is a bad structure, right? These guys are structure. So, my structure, what is our interaction with our structure? And can my structure do something to my partner's structure? Can the movement of my structure, right? Not this, but all together. So sometimes I say, well, put your hands together. It's both sides of your body, right? And move your whole body. Again, we're getting back to this is a frame, right? He comes to grab the frame. His body is solid. His body is connected. Now, it's not this. This is nothing. Right? My body is connected. Everything is connected. So that makes a difference. How am I going to move myself through an unconnected body? He wants to. Right? So we're taking out this frame because it's too hot to do anything else. Right? So I'm going to just turn. I can make it a big movement. I can make it just turn my head. That's enough. Right? I can then just think of turning my head. Right? Turn my head. So right now, just move your whole body. Move your whole body. Not this. Not this. That. Right? They're up. Nice and low. Nobody has to go up and down. Easy. Last 20 minutes. I get a lot out of this kind of practice, and of course, this comes from my practice with Wonnacott Sensei. And people go, well, what am I supposed to do when I'm grabbing? Well, don't fight, but don't be like nothing. Right? And so, there. If I begin to move him and he drops his butt down and he grabs the mat with his toes so that he doesn't move, well, I'm successful. He's had to do something to keep from losing his balance. All right? So, I'm fine with that. Right? Like, okay, you can't move me. Well, yeah, because you were being moved and you did something. Okay. Again, this is stop action, right? This is the stop action movement, right? He doesn't have time to do any of that. So we're starting slow, and there. That's enough. I've got his balance. But the moment he gets me and he starts to move, then I grab my toes. Okay, I'm not going. All right? And he moves somewhere else. Oh, I'm going to change this. You're changing your structure in ways that the partner can't find a door. There's got to be a door. There's got to be a door, all right? Maybe my door's over here. All right? Maybe my door's down there. All right? Maybe it's, the door's over there. Somewhere else. But Brandon's strong, man. He's kung fu strong. Spent a lot of time doing kung fu, so he's kung fu strong. When I want a kung fu grip, I go to Brandon, right? G.I. Joe? Grip? Nobody wants that. You gotta be old for that, right? Okay. You young people don't know G.I. Joe. He's got the kung fu grip, right? Yeah, he wants to lift me up. He can't lift me up, right? He can if I press against him. So, just move your body. That's enough. All we're really looking for is can I move my partner around without, I can't do that. My structure interacts and I feel his structure. This is loose, right? And whoa, we're going to go that way. Whoa, we're going to go that way. Use your legs. Use your body. Everything. Okay? Go back to it. This is an exercise. First of all, we're examining our own structure. I like the word structure, right? As my body. It's my structure, right? I'm in Hyman. Okay? So, Dennis, only your smile. So, I like taking the camera. So, right? This is my structure. Right? He wants to interact with this structure. Again, this is the moment in time. Boom. Here's my structure. Right? So he begins to move, and all of a sudden I change my structure. So now there's no door. Right? And he might as well just hit me. Yeah, there's doors, but right. So, in order for him to practice this, in order to get the idea of what's going on, I have to maintain my structure. And as soon as it's right there, he's got it. Why? Also because Mitsugi, he moved his hands, I'm going to move mine. He moves his hand, I don't move mine. That's nothing, right? I'm here. Boom, there it is, right? He does something else there. And so we're looking for that. That's important. Right? If I'm going to understand this, I need to understand this from the point where I can rely on my partner to maintain their structure. Right? Stay there. Okay? So, but I'm not pressing. Say, there's too strong of him, right? And so, here, up, maybe out, down. And sometimes we get it in our head is that, well, I feel this mass. Oh, okay, I'm pushing. I'm pushing. Well, of course you're going to feel the mass. When I push a car, I feel the mass, and I can still, I can push the car. But you're going to feel the mass. Everybody has mass, right? I told you this morning I was only 120, so right? We're going to feel that. So don't let that stop you. Just figure, well, how can I move my body through that? My own structure. I don't want to break my structure apart. Okay? So, there's that. We talked about that this morning. If you had $100 in there, would you want me to take it? So how there you go. All right? So, that makes a difference. It changes your structure. I can't emphasize how much that is important, at least in my practice. Is this feeling, right? Only because it's advantageous for you. advantageous for you to find your flexibility. How can I maintain? But if we get stiff and we can't figure it out, I think our practice suffers. Right? So even if I move to here, look, I move to here, she's still connected. She's found a way. Like I said, $100, she's found a way to hold on to her money. And I'm not asking her to hold on to her money in an unrealistic way. I want my structure to move with my partner, right? Not, okay, hold on. I told you to hold on. That's not realistic, right? Here. Somehow we move. Right? Somehow. Right? She's still pressing up. There you go. All right? I always want to feel that if I don't maintain my structure, that so it makes the interaction at least more fulfilling. At least for me, more fulfilling. All right? So let's move into that now. All right? We're still moving our partner out. We're still looking for our partner's structure. All right? There. Where's my partner's structure? Right here. Where's my partner's structure? How does my movement stay connected to my partner's structure? This is not all loose. I'm not doing all of this. I'm moving in a way that my structure can feel what my partner's structure feels like. Go ahead, Sumio. No. And one of the last things that I strive for, picked up in my search to figure this out, right? 50 years of martial arts, still trying to figure it out. Why do you do this? Well, one, I can't play guitar, right? That was all my brothers are musicians. Somehow I missed out. So that's why do you do this? I can't play guitar. But it's fascinating. You just never really figure it out. But I went to a seminar years and years and years ago. And it was a number of teachers, and Wonnacott Sensei was there. And if y'all know Wonnacott Sensei, sometimes he can get off on strange tangents or so. And he happened to be talking about Rommel's forces in Africa and the tanks. And I had no idea what this had to do with Aikido. Right? But I'm listening, but somehow patience got put into his talk. And I realized that I was being impatient with my desire to pull off the technique. I was in a hurry rather than, what's my story? Okay, so I'm going to do tension out. I'm all in this hurry to try and do something because I'm on my own agenda. I'm not patient. I'm not patient enough to go, oh yeah, here's jewelry. All right, okay. There, all right? Oh, yeah, there, okay. And I developed this sense of letting something get created at that moment rather than going, I've already got it created. All right? I'm going to make a pot, but you don't even have clay. So let me just get you a rock, right? And, wait a minute. I guess I got to pound this fine enough, put some water on it, make some clay, and then I can make a pot, right? Because you already had it in your mind. I can't do that with that. So I'll just make it. I'll make a pot. But here it's like, hey, oh yeah, I'm looking for that Mitsugi. Looking to feel where's my partner. Okay, so go back. We only got a couple of more minutes. We're going to break for some water. See if you can determine whether or not you're being a little impatient or patient enough. Okay, a couple more minutes. Go ahead. So there's a particular way I like to fall. Is here. I dislike this kind of fall. For one, I can see it. And I'm not, I've got good loose feet, but my structure can't interact with it. But here, my structure can interact with it. Right? So it's just a different way to understand how to fall out of this. Here, there. He's still here. I have to move him down. Okay? One more time. Down. All right, give it a try. Arigatou gozaimasu.